Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Tonight we're going to talk about the latest Splinterlands legendary summoner, that Life Splinter summoner with the green magic aura. What's going on there? What are those abilities? What do we think? Let's get into it. Me and Jim Morgan talking from a recent clip off of a Splinterlands TV live event. Make sure you're following me over there 9 to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Friday night. Okay guys, let's get into it. Thank you for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless. So this guy, I don't know what to make of this guy really. I mean, the green, it makes me think poison, but then we already have a poison summoner now. Why would there be another? There won't be.
Yeah, I don't think it's poison.
No, there won't be. But I almost feel like as a life summoner, because he's life, isn't he?
Yeah.
What about like something? And you said to me there won't be a new ability, and I think that makes sense. There won't be. But could this be a cleanse, and like the green color just be a nod to the fact that we now have a poison summoner out there, and poison is cleanse is a counter to that.
So if you actually look at the immunity icon, those colors are very similar.
Immunity. Immunity is the one. Yeah, the one that makes you can't be poisoned, you can't be stunned.
You could go to Splinter card actually.
Yeah.
Right there. And then go to gameplay abilities.
Gameplay abilities, and then
look at that bad boy to the left, center row.
Center row, immunity. There it is. Yeah. It does look, it's got that same tone, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like that border around it, like going around his head.
It's like a little shield. You're totally right. It is going to be immunity, isn't it?
Then they could also do something with heal as well, or well, I guess you wouldn't need cleanse if you got immunity, right?
Yeah. I saw somebody, I was listening to Gank and Walking Keys. Actually, it was just Walking Keys, and somebody in the comments dropped a funny comment, and it might have been Drabs, and it was written in a way that was like, what do you guys think about the new summoner, and why are his abilities immunity and phase, and like just like leading that conversation in a way that I thought made me laugh out loud. But I definitely think immunity, that color is, I think I agree. That's not a coincidence. But then phase has that same tone. And, but I don't think,
See that?
I don't think to the same, oops, no, that's not right.
Unless they give them speed, like speed and phase, which would be crazy.
But speed and phase would be really wild. I don't think they'd do speed though, because I don't believe that they're going to do like they just did Kelly Frendel, and they just did like Kitty is still relatively new. Unless they were going to do a slow, and I don't think slow is consistent with the life splinter, so I don't think so. I do think this is almost certainly immunity. Could it be only immunity? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it would be only one ability for the legendary summoners. We also don't even know what level they're going to be.
We do though. They're all legendary, aren't they?
Yeah. My bad. Like what mana cost?
That's right. I think I've heard, people have said we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5. We don't have 6. We do have 7. So 6 makes some sense.
I could also give 8.
I think we could even go bigger. Like I could see them going, like with 99 mana now. I could see them saying we have an 11 cost mana summoner, and it just be something altogether different. But I'm not saying I'm calling for that. I actually don't think so. I think probably 6 is the most likely, or 8 is in that conversation for sure. But 11 is certainly possible. But the reason I shy back from it is not because 11 mana is so much, but actually because the power creep that would imply to me sounds significant. So I don't think so. I think probably 6 or 8, and I do think probably immunity and two small things. something like weaker than. Let's go over here. Lit.
Honestly, I feel like double or immunity with any other thing is kind of broken because in the higher levels, death has how many debuffs? Every color has kind of how many debuffs?
But the immunity is not. You can still get debuffed. You just can't. You just can't be. You can't have. What are they called? Status effects.
Oh, okay.
So you can't be poisoned. You can't be stunned. Is that it? Am I forgetting something else?
Negative.
You can't be
is immune
afflicted.
to negative.
You can't be afflicted.
Yeah, immune to negative status effects.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
really, it's really affliction, poison, stun, and that is very powerful. You're right. If it, just immunity would really be really awesome.
Also silence, demoralize, whatever. Oh, what's the other one? Headwind. You also wouldn't get those. You wouldn't get rusted.
I don't think that's true. And we almost need to like just contrive this battle right now. Like because I can play Death Splinter and pick my immunity monster. And I'm pretty sure he can be demoralized. I almost want to surrender and just like skip this.
Say just spam challenge me, and I'll just put in a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
A negative effect.
Send me a challenge. You can send to D Cunningham. Actually, no. Yeah, to D Cunningham. Send me a challenge. Let's go. Battle or somebody send me a challenge. I don't care.
Like
who.
I've never sent a challenge before.
So you move this window to challenge, and then anybody send me a challenge if you guys are watching. I don't care, Jim. If you're the first person, that's great. But if you're not, then that's fine. And I guess I got to check and see if I even have the immunity card. Okay, there it is. Yeah, but I don't have the immunity version. Okay.
Well,
I do have the right summoner, so then bear with me. I will buy it for the sake of science.
The only immunity I have is a red. Oh no, I also have access to Heartclaw. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, for sale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't have that much. That's going to be too much money. Not for what I have.
Hey, you're probably better off debuffing me because I don't have a lot of debuffs.
Okay. Okay. So, view. Accept. So you drop an immunity monster.
Yeah.
And
okay, cool. Oh, it's Little League.
This is okay.
Oh my god, surrender. I'm sick of this. I just left.
Okay, Diffuser. If you have an immunity monster, he's capped at level 1. That's
Novice decline.
That's too low. Sorry, Diffuser. My young. We have to get.
Here, I sent it again.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna give this. Nope, too low, guys. You gotta have the higher levels so we can explore the immunity. I'm about to send the yes to you, Moo Killer. Okay, accept. Come on, let's see it.
Give us red, death. One of those two.
Okay, red.
All right. Do you have debuffs in that? In those colors?
I think so. So what immunity monster can you play?
Forgotten one.
Oh, same here. So I got okay. So forgotten one. So demoralize. So I've got to demoralize, and I'm sure this demoralize is gonna bring down. Affliction won't work.
Yeah, we know for sure.
Cleanse.
Headwind. Do you have a headwind? I mean, if the demoralize works. Oh no, yeah, I don't have any ranged anyway. Yeah, it's just the demoralize that we need to check.
I want to know about giant killer actually. No, forgotten one is not a giant, so I won't know. Disintegrator. What else could be interesting?
I'm just locking in one
Dispel.
character.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I really just want to see if there's any other interesting. I'm pretty convinced. Ifrit, I want to see if the recharge hits you for double. I think it will.
It should, yeah. Because it's a buff to himself, not so much a debuff on the opponent.
And I'm certain Affliction doesn't land, but we'll do it for the sake of science.
Did you also do... Oh, yeah. Dispel wouldn't matter either way because it's not a buff on him. It's a card ability.
Okay. So we'll go like this. And I know poison's not going to work, but...
Yeah. I'm like, I think he might just kill me turn one. Honestly.
That's the only that's the real problem. So I'm convinced the Demoralize is going to take effect on you. Let's find out.
So I should stay at 4.
But I'm pretty sure you won't. Hang on, 5. I didn't. You're right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Dude, this is... And so the recharge did hit you for full effect. So
Yep.
that is not impacted by your immunity, which is cool to know. Replay.
Blind. Well, blind wouldn't matter because it puts the debuff on the enemy.
I knew the Affliction wouldn't work. I knew the poison wouldn't work. I really thought the Demoralize would work. Wow.
Because remember, I actually should have thrown other stuff in there because it puts the debuff on top of the character's card as an icon.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's cool. I did not know. I thought it was only poison, affliction, and
although if it is I don't know if it works for summoner abilities that specifically do minus effects because that doesn't even actually put an icon above their head.
Try blind on them too, said our faded glory. Blind doesn't go over someone's head. In like Jim is saying, blind is just like it's just a dodge opportunity, just like the speed would be. I think faded glory. Do you agree, Jim? Rust.
Yeah.
Let's try that again, Jim, because I want to see rust also. Rust and blind. I do want to see if that. Let's see. Cards. Death.
It is sent.
Okay. I just want to
So as long as I have access to death or red, I can do the immunity.
Okay. So let's go here and let's say view. Accept. So we want to test blind and we want to test... What else do we want to test? Immunity is really strong. Everyone's saying like it's strong. It's too strong. Blind icon.
The summoner. Okay, yeah, this actually works great. So you can go ahead and
Rust.
put in...
So do you have... Does Forgotten One come with armor? And if he doesn't, can you give him armor?
Yeah, he has it.
Okay. So I'm going to look for... So create team. I want to find Rust. What the heck? Something happened.
Did it? It says you're logged out.
I don't know what that's about. Okay. Create team.
So make sure you use a summoner.
So I'm
Thaddeus.
gonna bring Thaddeus to see if I get you a heart nerf.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna bring an ooze to see if I can slow you.
Okay. Rust. Does Shatter? Shatter shouldn't work, should it?
Shatter? I would think Shatter would work. Because again, it's not like it's not a thing that goes over your head. Shatter.
Yeah, true. I just didn't know if that would also count, but yeah, we'll find out.
Giant killer. I wonder if I can life leech you. I think I can life leech. Okay, I think that's all the things I can test with this one anyways. I don't have a blind on this team.
It should. It most likely doesn't work.
I mean, if the blind doesn't work, then why would your speed matter? Do you know what I mean? Like, because the way chance to hit is calculated takes into effect speed, and it takes into effect flight and snare and blind. So I don't think that would be irrelevant. Let's watch what happens with the.
Sure.
I'm gonna slow it down here.
Summoner ability works.
It did, yeah. That's good to know. So the summoner life nerf brings it down.
Yep.
The demoralize had no effect on. See, the demoralize take effect up here. The slow took effect up here. It didn't do anything here. The shatter did work, and we were able to life leech.
Yeah, I think immunity on a summoner would be way too powerful.
Yeah, man. I mean, holy cow! You couldn't slow the team. You couldn't poison. You couldn't deflect. You couldn't stun.
It would completely destroy their toxic fumes one as well.
Yeah. It might literally maybe it would be immunity, but then it would have to be something so trivial as an addition that would be, you know what I mean? It'd have to be something so trivial on top of that.
Half. Oh wait, having shouldn't work, right?
Having shouldn't work. I don't think. Well, no, I don't think having goes over top of you. I don't know that I have an alchemist on my. Maybe I do.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
I definitely have an alchemist. I just don't know if I'm having him here.
It doesn't look like it.
I do have him over here. I could delegate him from the purpose of the science. Let's see. He's a promo card. Send 600. This is a $600 card. That's bananas. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is immunity is crazy, and this is super good to actually properly understand. Because I frankly didn't understand how badass this was, but I do strongly believe that green and that circle is a lot like the shield that's around this green person here. And I think it is immunity. I really do.
Rinda, Earthquake is an ability that activates at the end of the turn. It's not a debuff. It just happens. So immunity doesn't get rid of Earthquake.
That's true. So...
also, we could check Cripple. If you have anyone with Cripple.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I... Cripple. I might have an archer... Who has cripple? Well, let's see.
Master, right?
Nope. Not on the blue team. Okay. So we can go that way, and then what else were we wanting to see? Blind. But I don't have.
Yeah,
I don't,
and then the Halfling Alchemist.
Oh yeah. Halfling. I don't have blind on this one.
Did we try the what is that? The Shatter? Did Shatter work?
Shatter did work, yep.
Okay.
I'm hoping I win this one. I'm like got my little opportunity monsters out there.
Okay.
Do you get DEC for challenges?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's too bad. You could just like, well, I guess it makes sense because friends would just like play each other and then throw.
Yeah. Not even friends, just bots.
Yeah, you're right. You're just playing each other all day long.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. The halfling, and I know, and I think the cripple will too, because neither of them are gonna look at.
Oh, it doesn't.
It didn't. Wild. Wow. Dude, immunity is way more powerful than I thought.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's move on because this is amazing and really good to know. And I do really believe this is an immunity monster or summoner, but I kind of starting to feel like maybe he's just immunity and like what else? Like maybe immunity plus one heart. Immunity
I don't
plus.
think it is going to be that. I think if they do the ability immunity, I think they're going to keep it on par with the other legendaries and giving it like whether it's two abilities and then plus stats or one ability plus stat, like the like how they did with all the other ones. All the other legendary summoners for their specific set are all roughly the same.
So, hang on a second. What's going on here? So I'm looking at summoners right now. Um, so
So we could do
what sort of
beta.
abilities would go with immunity that wouldn't be way too far? Do you think it could be immunity cleanse like two hearts? Like I think that sounds so crazy that based on what we just saw with
Well,
immunity.
you don't even need cleanse if you have the immunity.
I know, but I'm saying just like I'm with this caliber of ability as a second. I can't imagine even if it was immunity and two hearts. I feel like that would be legendary status. What else would you put with it that would make any that would be reasonable? I think immunity is crazy.
Another divine shield unit, maybe? No, not with that green. I don't think.
If you did divine shield immunity, that would be
It's
so good.
broken.
So good. Cuz Lorna Shine is amazing.
Yeah.
And I constantly think to myself, I wish I had Lorna Shine, but this price point. And then when the legendary summoner lands, it's going to be relatively inexpensive because there'll be so many of it. Or so like there's so many packs,
Yeah.
and I'll be getting lots of copies. So man, no, I don't know, maybe, but I kind of feel like immunity plus two hearts would be plenty. And I do think hearts is something that makes some sense with the white team. Um, I don't know. I'm excited though, for sure.